Welcome to Search for Signs. My name is Gary Willing. If this information interests you, please press the like and subscribe button and press the bell for notifications. For some years now, Maitreya and some of the other masters have been seen in peace marches and peace rallies around the world, lending their voice, lending their energy, lending their weight for change. Now, I'm not going to say that Maitreya has been to every single peace rally in the last few years, but you got a pretty good chance of seeing him there. And maybe some of the other masters, the Master Jesus or some of the other ones. Now, they're not going to be standing up on the podium giving these long, eloquent speeches or yelling on a megaphone or have this huge sign for whatever they're trying to draw attention to themselves. They're in incognito, just as Maitreya is in incognito on TV, but lending his weight, talking to the people around him and so forth to inspire them for change, I'm sure, and waking their hearts up for change and so forth. But just by him being there, it's helping galvanize the group. Now, politically, we live in a world where somebody like Dick Cheney a few years back, right before the Gulf War, could go out on TV and refer to 11 million people in this country alone, not to mention other countries, but just in this country, 10 or 11 million people marching in the streets for change as a quote-unquote focus group. They were speaking out against the war, and he called it a focus group. That's how dismissive he was of it. I mean, it's insulting to think, but yet, again, he knew the climate of the people, that he knew that they would just march over a weekend or so and then go right back to work and forget all about it. So he could dismiss them that way. And then they could go off and do whatever they wanted to do, spend trillions of dollars on an unwinnable war, kill millions of people in the Middle East, and nobody's going to stand up to them, right? So in a way, he was right that they were a focus group. But to me, I found it very insulting to think that any political leader would consider 10 or 11 million people as a quote-unquote focus group. But that's how arrogant he was. That's how little he cared about the people. But if you think about it, that's pretty much the way that most politicians think about their people. Democrats and Republicans, they don't listen to us. They don't care. Because they know that the voice of the people isn't strong enough yet. Now, Maitreya is here to help galvanize and inspire us to build that brilliant golden civilization. But rest assured, and not rest assured, but the fact of the matter is that we are still waiting on the politicians to make the changes, and we vote this person in because they promise us this, and then they don't deliver, and then we either keep them in because we like the way that they look, or we get another one in, or whatever, right? But for the most part, they have no intention on changing anything. They want to keep it the same way. Now, Maitreya and the Masters will tell you it's the people that need to make the changes. The people are going to be the ones that actually are going to be ahead of the politicians, because we already are, really. We already know in our hearts what's needed, which is peace. Now, we might not know how to get there, and that's one of the things that Maitreya is going to show us. He's already been talking about it. We have to share the world's resources first, but for the most part, he's here to help guide us and not do it for us, right? That's why he's in these groups, hidden away, just one of us, shoulder to shoulder with us, for change. But that's, as time goes on, his energy and his weight and these peace rallies is going to only get stronger. Now, whether that looks like he's going to actually be one of the leaders of these groups, I don't know. I'm sure, maybe. You'll have to ask him what his intentions are, but he would rather us be the ones that are out in the forefront, and he's just, along with us in the crowd. So look for him. Look for his hand in these groups making the changes. And you'll see that it's a powerful hand, right? Look for the voice of the people getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and more politicians having to start to listen to that group. But it's all because of the energy of Maitreya galvanizing humanity, waking us up to the fact that we need to make the changes. We have to do it. And he'll be the first one to tell you that it's got to be humanity. It can't be him. It can't be anybody but us. It can't even be the politicians. So don't even look for them to make changes until they realize that we are not going away. Once they realize that, they won't be able to dismiss us the way that they've been doing. And there's been, like I said, in the future, you'll see more and more of Maitreya in these peace rallies and hear more and more from him on TV, and that's going to wake humanity up. But I'm going to leave you with one of the most inspiring things that I've heard from Maitreya, but he said it during one of these peace rallies. He said, keep your eyes on the prize, and the prize is humanity. And as always, take action. Help SOP save our planet. Thanks for listening, and we look forward to talking to you again in future videos. Have a great day.